mentally. Yeah, it's his story, it's history. Homie, this is my story, no mystery.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with colleagues Shaq and Ken Smith. And tonight our broadcast will be shifting to Minneapolis.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Tell them sit down.
It's the Timberwolves.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And now Washington's starting group. They've got Noel. Fox is out there with Levine. Then there's Carter. And it's George in at the four-man position. Now here's Markkanen. And stolen by Noel. Here's George. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
And how about the fast hands and then getting right out in transition?
I mean, look, I was going to say you're attacking on both ends, quickly going from defense to offense.
Carter against Durant. Mirotic, a screen on George. And Durant, here we go. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on George. And when you watch Kevin Durant, perhaps the most astounding thing about him, C-Web, is just how easy he puts up points. He does it in a number of ways, and sometimes it's quiet, and sometimes it's gigantic and loud. But, you know, Chris, the points are always there for him.
Well, look, he's going to go down as one of the best scorers ever to play. I mean, it's kind of strange to say that Durant gets overlooked in his ability to score by some. But I'm not sure if we'll ever see another player like Durant for quite some time.
Now here's Rondo. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. There's a screen. Here's Green. It's hauled in by Paul George. Timberwolves on defense, fresh from a win against Portland.
And typically on the road, it's harder to get into a great rhythm offensively, but they did just that.
Well, extremely accurate throughout the evening, I thought. Play calling really fit the lineups they were rolling out.
Now Durant, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Outside Rondo, back to Durant, down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul George with the steal. Here's LaVine. They get it again, and that one's good. Noel.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Green, the screen. Rondo kicks to Mirotic. Well, Chris, we know that there are a lot of trash talkers out there in the NBA. Did you ever talk a lot of trash on the floor or do anything else to try and get an opponent's attention away from the game, get in an opponent's head?
I used to love talking, man. It kept you focused. If you talk, it means you have to back it up the next play. You can also get in the player's head, get them thinking about themselves individually. And if I get you thinking about yourself, I've already won because now you're not thinking about the team. But I tell you what, some of the best trash talkers I've ever played against, Larry Bird, Gary Payton, Rick Mahorn. Those guys talk the best trash ever, and I definitely can't repeat anything any of those guys said. But it's all out of love. It's all out of fun. And I don't remember, very honestly, anything anyone has ever said to me because it was all so outlandish, so crazy, so funny that you just let it go after the game.
That's good. Now Rondo. Paul George missing from long range. And the shot goes in. Rondo's got 5 now.
No doubt about that. It's a bonus anytime you can get Rondo to knock down those contested jump shots. Great focus there on the finish. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Washington shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
You know, for a while now, the Wizards have felt that they are just one key piece away from being a major player in the East. And they've yet to find that player in free agency, but to their credit, they've tried a number of times.
Now here's Rondo. He has 5. Here's Durant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And with the Wizards and free agency, they missed out on Durant and Horford, to name a few.
And really, the last major signing they had was Agent Zero, Gilbert Arenas. Unfortunately, the Wizards have had some bloated contracts on their books. He's so confident, so self-assured on every free throw he takes.
George against Mirotic. Outside, George shoots over Mirotic. The Wizards with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 3. Durant in the corner. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Cheap turnover. You got to make sure your target's ready for the pass before you let it go.
For Washington, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And here is Fox. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. From deep, George, good on the three-point shot. It's a tie ball game.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where
Tie game in. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Carter. Paul George is out there with Nerlens Noel. And it's Fox. And it's Levine. And at the shooting guard. Here's Green. Unable to get that one. And Washington the other way now. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
How about the defensive adjustments in that one? Their communication was brilliant all night.
But they really worked well together. They trusted each other. That's how you get stops.
6 to shoot. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Fox with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's George, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. George has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Wizards. Green with the ball. Out guarded by Fox. Markkanen kicks to Rondo. From outside, off the mark. The Wizards with the lead. And Nerlens Noel out of Kentucky, slender and mobile and long. And Greg, he can cover ground in a hurry.
Hey, boy, and you can see it in his rate of steals to go along with the blocks. That quickness is a huge asset in today's game. It's all about versatility, both offensively and defensively.
The Wizards have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Markkanen dishes to Rondo. Rebound, Washington.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
They get the rebound. And it's Carter missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now Green. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Rondo kicks to Durant. Fox with the steal. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall. I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. DA, thank you. Green, the screen, fires for 3, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Markkanen. And that's now 7 points for Kevin Durant. To the paint, here's Fox. Plays it up and banks it in.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Rondo passes to Markkanen. They set the pick. Durant kicks to Markkanen. Over Noel. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket for Markkanen.
And how about that stroke from mid-range by Markkanen? The 7-footer with a deadly jumper. That's like a defense's worst nightmare.
Rondo against Fox. Good D by Rondo.
The active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
He kicks it to Mirotic. Pass to Markkanen. Outside Rondo. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Levine, here we go. And it's blocked.
And how about Markkanen using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
And the first half comes to a conclusion. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports
It is
halftime
a
show.
good game we have here after one half of play. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. They asserted themselves nicely in the second quarter and now have a fairly comfortable 5-point lead. That's it for halftime.
We come back to Minnesota now with a striking look at the 10th Avenue Bridge, downtown Minneapolis, off in the distance. Now, here's Fox. Markkanen is out there with Mirotic. Then it's Durant. Then it's Green. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Timberwolves trail by 5. Well, Chris, you played for a number of coaches in your storied career. What's the one thing that the average NBA fan doesn't give coaches enough credit for, would you say?
Well, I would say they don't give coaches enough credit for understanding players, and not just how players play, but understanding players' moods, understanding the idiosyncrasies of a guy's just being, and just the fact they're totally immersed in basketball. So the fact that you may have a guy that knows offense, coach knows offense, he knows defense, he knows styles of plays, he knows more than the offense that he's just bringing to the table. So I would just say I think the overall knowledge and years put in to being a coach is probably the most underestimated attribute by fans.
That's great. In the corner, it's Levine. Shoots the 3. The Wizards with another miss.
Third straight miss to start the half. But it's still early. No need to panic.
Green kicks to Markkanen. Outside Rondo. Pass to Markkanen. 6 to shoot. Back to Rondo. The baseline J. And too long on the shot.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jump.
Here's Fox. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Rondo with the steal. 2 minutes into the second half of play now, and he banks in the layup. Rondo's got 7 points.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Levine dishes to Fox. Over Rondo. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Durant with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Durant kicks to Markkanen. Back to Durant. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Carter, the pass to Fox. Back to Carter. There's a screen by Noel. Carter dishes to Noel. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Noel's got his second bucket of the game to go. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Rondo kicks to Mirotic. Dishes it to Durant. Over Carter. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Washington leading now by 3. Fox passes to Levine. Makes it off the glass.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Green, the screen. Mirotic dishes to Rondo. Mirotic with it. George picks him up. Kept alive. And Mirotic kicks to Rondo. "12 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Durant. It's up a 3. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that when he gets the separation he needs. I know he would love to have that one back.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Washington out in front, up 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team.
Keep digging, man. Keep fighting. Keep fighting.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Paul George is out there with Carter. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Nerlens Noel. And it's Fox in at the point. Jumper off the screen. Again, Durant missing. Washington leading now by 5. Here's LaVine. Again, LaVine missing.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
No good from Durant.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
LaVine kicks to Noel. Now the feed to Fox. Over Green. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Noel.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
Harkinen passes to Rondo. Durant wide open. He fires. Connects from three-point range.
So that matches his three-point total from the first half. He had 1 in the first. Now he's got 1 in the second.
And here is Fox. The dish now to LaVine. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. LaVine's got the lead up to 7 now for Washington. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Shoots from the line. Washington with the rebound. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Fox has it in the corner. There's a screen by Noel. George with no one around. And again, Washington with the triple.
And George just has that extra gear. Well, once he kicks into it, he is nearly impossible to stop.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He said, guys, we have got to get back in transition, run on the court and score in our early offense, and that will help our transition defense. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, Kevin.
Thank you, David. LaVine kicks to George. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
They set the screen. Durant for three, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Levine dishes to George. The pass to Noel. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Lauri Markkanen. Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. There's the pick. Mirotic the screen. Durant for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
For sure. And if they're going to get back in this one, they will have to continue to count on him to drain those outside looks.
Shoots from the baseline. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Wizards lead by 8.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Shoots from 14, and Durant gets it to go. The assist from Green.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
Time working against them here.
It's going to be crazy hard right now to catch up. They need a quick score and a quick foul.
Lets it go with a 3. Durant the pass to Green, and it's Rondo in the corner. Outside, Green nails the triple. Washington calls timeout. They're leading by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're down by 5. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Durant, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
How many clutch shots have we seen Durant hit? It's countless at this point, and he keeps adding to the total.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size. And still, though...
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Nikola Mirotic, Kevin Love's stat line. Vince Carter, Kevin Love's stat line. We almost blew a 10-point lead, but we beat Kevin Durant.